Welcome, everybody, to another Inkcast live from the Comic Depot here just outside Saratoga Springs, New York, inside the Wilton Mall for all your fanboy needs. Ooh, were you oohing? Ooh, and that's Tao on the mic over there.
Hello, people. Party
and
people.
Party people. And sitting next to him, scribbling as usual. Is it Spider-Man again?
Nope.
No, somebody new.
Yep.
Wow. That's Joe Nubb.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
We have a giant-sized issue today, like I said, at the Comic Depot. We have some people sitting here with us that if you've watched our Facebook page, our Twitter page for the last few weeks, you also heard them on a couple issues ago. We have Skip and Alex here from Unit 5. What's going on, guys?
What's up, guys?
Hey, everyone. What's going on?
Nice. It's a 4-hour trip.
Yeah.
We're having trouble sharing the mic.
Yeah,
Alex
sorry,
doesn't
that's
share
all right.
Anything like that.
Jet lag.
It's like
You guys are going to end up kissing in like an hour.
awkward romantic movie.
I'm gonna headbutt him and knock him out.
We gave
That's more like it.
we gave Alex gum, so it should be okay, Skip. You should good
So
for the trip home.
Yeah, thanks for making the drive out.
Yeah,
Thank you,
awesome,
you
guys.
It's great.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us.
We'll get into now, guys. We'll get into Unit 5 and your Kickstarter, but we want to have you guys a part of what we do every week. So we're going to get into some news, and feel free to interject, say whatever you like, and then some F-bombs, whatever. And welcome to Fanboys Inc. So let's start off with some movie news. Tao, we talked quick a few weeks ago about some of the new movies, but we forgot something. We forgot the man who got out of jail for not paying his taxes.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
Martha
Blade.
Stewart.
Martha Stewart. Too fucking funny.
Wesley Snipes. The sniper, as I call him. No, I don't think anybody else calls him
nobody
that.
calls him that.
I don't.
You don't even call him
If
that.
yeah. Well, I do now.
I call him Darkness. That's what I call him.
Nice.
everybody.
Nice. Now, we don't know if it's Wesley Snipes coming back into the role, but they do want to do another Blade.
Yep, they want to do it. They're going to.
I got to say, we talk about superhero movies all the time, obviously, with Superman, Batman. Blade is really a superhero movie. I mean, he was one of the popular superheroes in the 70s. I mean, Luke Cage was the first black superhero, but Blade seemed to be a little bit even more popular for a while back in the 70s in that stereotypical afro and yellow jumpsuit with the collar like way up here.
Taking you down, Dracula, sucker.
Yeah, right, with the spike. I like Blade 1 and 2. What was it, Trinity?
Trinity.
Was it third?
That doesn't exist.
It was all right. I'll give Ryan Reynolds did a good job. I mean, we won't bring up the other great superhero
He always
movie
does
he
a
did.
great job in every movie he's in.
Every Marvel. Oh no, I can't say that.
Yeah.
I can't even say that. No. God, he was Deadpool, wasn't he? Yikes.
Yikes. Yeah, but he didn't have a lot
Deadpool
of
name only.
dialogue, thank God.
I like him
mean,
in Van Wilder. There you go.
yeah. Green Lantern, we'll try not to bring that. Can we not let's make a pact and never bring up Green Lantern again as far as the movie's
If
concerned?
you don't bring up Green Lantern, I will bring. Or if you don't bring up Origins, I'll never bring. it up.
Oh, damn, I don't know. Or why?
No
That's in the
bet, no
top
bet.
5 best movies out there. Anyway, what are your thoughts on them doing a Blade?
I like you guys just said. The first two were great. The last one was terrible, and I don't think it matters the quality of the movies. If Marvel gets it back, they're like, well, we can do it better. It doesn't necessarily mean they will, but yeah, I'm all for it.
Right. Now, with Disney being in the picture, do we think we're going to see less violence? This seems to be the question we're having now with Disney. Will the Punisher, will they do a Punisher movie? And we joked, instead of stabbing a guy with a chair, he's going to kill somebody with a Care Bear.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
because
don't-
it's Disney,
Drown you in stuffing.
Yeah.
It might if they link it with the entire cinematic universe, which they probably will. I'm sure they will tone the violence down. I mean, Disney owns other film companies that put out violent movies, but then again, they're not they're marketing these movies towards children.
Right,
They wanna
right.
sell toys.
Blade's really marketed towards children.
He's gonna be.
Pink
Come on,
spikes.
listen to that name, Blade. It sounds like a children's toy. The marketing is already done for them.
Yeah,
Bag
right.
of blades.
pink spikes and all. Holy shit.
This is Johnny's
I don't
Spice
think
Guy.
anybody's been set up yet to be a director for this yet. I think it's just in talks. I personally want to see. I want to see Wesley.
You want to say? I don't think they'll bring him back.
I want to see Wesley and Black Man Can't Swim. Waiting for that one to come out. I think Universal's doing that.
Oh my God. Well, it took 10 minutes, and welcome to Fanboys.
Not
Inc.
even.
Not even.
Mark it on the.
Oh shit. What do you guys think? Would you like to see Wesley back in the role?
I was always a big fan of Blade. Like, that was actually one of the first real superhero movies I ever watched as a kid. And I mean, I love that intro where he goes in the club. They're like, Daywalker.
Yeah.
Right,
Daywalker.
right.
And then he just fucks everyone up in the club. I always loved Blade. I thought Wesley
Right.
was great.
Right. I think he's got to be in his early 50s at this point, doesn't he?
Who's going to play him? Chris Tucker? I'm
He's
going
too
with
fat
Snipes.
Chris Tucker.
Toss a big bag of Coke at Chris Tucker, get him to drop that weight back again.
He was in that Playbook movie, Chris Tucker.
He was, you're
Yeah.
right.
And he was fat.
Yeah, Silver Linings, whatever.
Right.
Playbook,
Shoot,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, he was fat like Rush Hour 3, and that was,
Right.
what, 7 years ago, 8 years
Slow
ago?
hour.
Wow, that's too funny.
Dinner hour.
Mosey hour.
Dinner hour.
All you can eat hour.
I would go for another Blade movie, and I would even go with Wesley Snipes' Blade. You know, I enjoyed the first one. I didn't see the second and third, but, you know, we were having the conversation a few minutes ago where I said that X-Men in 2000 sort of started the comic book movie, but, you know, the first Blade movie predates that by 2 years.
I think people forget that he
And
is.
I forgot about that
he is a
completely.
superhero. I mean,
Yeah.
not your cape wearing superhero, but he is a superhero.
So
Well,
I
it was
think
nice
I think
definitely,
positioning that from a marketing standpoint, position him as a superhero and ride the Iron Man wave.
True.
Then you got to hit movie.
Well, there's not much
Right.
wave after Iron Man 3. Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
stop
yeah.
it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dead in the water.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the whole superhero genre is dead now for the movies, thanks to
I'm
Iron
calling
Man
it right
3.
now.
Listen, that poster of him
And the
falling.
$200 million movie it made
That-
the first weekend.
That poster of him falling is Iron Man's career. It's perfect. No, just kidding.
I don't think
I don't. I mean, I
you
think.
lose your female audience if you lose Iron Man.
That's right.
If you lose
Robert Downey.
Right,
you're gonna
right.
lose it.
Junior.
They,
Johnny Depp in there.
Hey, that's true.
That's
Get 'em all
true.
back and the
That's
mothers.
true.
Well, he's Tonto now, right?
Yeah.
In Lone Ranger.
what a shame. What a shame.
Johnny
Edward
Tonto.
Scissorhands to Tonto.
Why wouldn't they cast a Native American?
I don't know.
I'd be pissed.
Slap enough
Because
makeup
Johnny
on him.
Depp is every race and color.
I
out
think
there.
Johnny
Yeah, right.
It's the olive skin of his.
That's too funny.
that bright smile.
Do we?
Eyes.
Those
We got
dreamy
anything?
eyes.
We got anything else on with movie news?
The only thing I saw a little slow, like on the comic front, but as far as trauma films are concerned, they're looking. Toxic Avenger is going to be remade.
Arnold is possibly. being
Arnold
involved.
is
Shut up.
set.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is set to play basically Melvin's mentor, where he teaches him how to fight. He's like I think he's an ex-cop or he's a cop. He's
can't
teach
wait.
He's gonna teach. And it's gonna be like.
No, Toxic Avenger!
Yeah, and he's
You were
gonna,
a janitor!
Holy shit! Oh my God,
yeah,
that's too
so
funny.
That's lined up for
now,
Arnold.
who's doing it? Who's direct? Is it going to be Troma?
I don't think there's a director attached to it.
Troma's no longer, right?
No, I think Troma's still around.
Really?
Based in New Jersey? Were they a New Jersey company? I thought they were.
Troma?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I watched
where
them all.
they're based out of.
Nukem High. And
Oh.
there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
ton- yeah, that's a good one.
And here's another.
Surf
Whatever
Nazis
happened to
must
Full
die.
No,
Moon?
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Full Moon movies? You guys remember those too? Like Puppet Master movies and Robot Jocks and they were sucktacular. They were awful. I'd even say they were a step.
What the heck? That's a new word.
Rewrite
Is that the word
I'd
of the
even
day?
say they were a step down from like the Troma films, just because they didn't have the popularity and the cult
Negative
following.
Z movies. They were just as bad. They just no one.
Yeah,
read them.
they were
Liked
all
them
over
at
the
all.
place in the early '90s. Though I remember watching those in high school. God, they sucked, but they were so entertaining.
Yeah.
Those are the movies that you know suck, but you can't help but watch them. It's like a car crash. You're like looking through your
Exactly.
fingers, and
Exactly.
you got to keep watching them.
Those
Not
show
like
titty
goddamn
shots.
ant movies, but
Who didn't love-
And
who didn't
those
love titty
ant
shots?
movies-
those
rock.
ant movies. No.
Empire of the Ants rock. It has Joan Collins.
Is there a letter after Z for suck? Because that's how bad it is.
negative?
Z
squared.
Z.1.
Now, the only one that was a sucky. Now, come on. If we're gonna talk about sucky movies and hot women, who was in Swamp Thing?
That was Adrian Barbeau.
Yeah. Now, as a kid, I think I was like 6. I think I might have watching Swamp Thing.
Yeah, and then you did. So then you visited again yesterday.
Yeah.
That's him.
Mama, I wish you had seen that.
Swamp Thing, Cannonball Run. God bless you. Oh, The Fog. She was in The Fog as well.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I was in the fog too after watching that.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Aim left. Aim left.
You
DW.
give us is terrifying.
so who's coming over to watch movies with me?
Don't share the popcorn.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'll bring my own.
Nice. It's in a bag.
I'm not
Anyway,
picking up on any of the subtle hints.
Would
so
you
I'll
like
be
the
over.
butter or the KY?
It comes with its own butter.
Give me
Nice.
the KY. I don't want to break out.
it's all natural and organic. What the hell? It's good for you.
Now, now maybe not on movie news, but we can certainly talk about the Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. trailer that got
That
shown.
wonderful,
That,
wonderful trailer.
I'm excited.
And that
I'm really excited.
that'll bring me into another topic about Oz. But yeah, that that Shield trailer looks really impressive. Like, probably some top-notch TV as far as cinematography. Looks like they're going to do some decent CGI effects with this. I mean, they're putting some serious money into this. Did you guys see the trailer?
I did.
Actually, I didn't have a chance
I
to click
did.
on it. So.
I'm wondering what they're going to do with Coulson, like why he's back and something.
Because there was a synopsis of why he is
Life
back.
model decoy.
No, actually,
No.
no.
Characters
no,
killed
it
off.
wasn't.
Even
And that's
faked.
no, it was his death was faked. It wasn't. I thought we were going to do the real life model decoy. That's what Shield has, and that's what they've
Yeah,
used
that's
in
what
the
they're always
comics.
using. How many times has Nick Fury been killed over the years?
Right.
Life model decoy.
The joke is supposedly that they buried him, had him either drugged or something, and that he didn't. When he got shot, it wasn't through any vital organs, and made him hold his breath. Now, this is what was said on the internet from like comicbook.com. Don't quote me, guys, if that's not
You're
from
getting
you guys.
quoted.
Yeah, but the article instead stated that it wasn't a lethal shot, and they buried him, and he had to be dead while those people were still, like the heroes were still in the room, and then they just faked his death, pulled him out, put him in this new group, which makes kind of sense because the new group is an unsanctioned SHIELD group where they're fighting stuff that's not classified by SHIELD. Whoa. Like what the hell is it? X-Files.
Right.
So that's basically what the SHIELD
Truth
unit's
is
going to
out
be.
there.
Is like, yeah, the truth is out there.
I'd rather just the model decoy now because at least it's
Yeah,
explained in one
yeah.
sentence.
Well,
Can you imagine-
exactly.
I like-
that just gave me a headache. What you described,
Yeah.
W.
I like
that's
how
pretty
he
intense.
I like how he
Lost me.
supposedly held his breath. Like you have like 8, 10 people coming. Like okay, look at him. Okay, go. He's like turning blue.
How long do I have to take this?
So, but there's been some speculation on who is some of the characters. Now, the only one that's showing superpowers is a young
Awesome
black
smile.
gentleman jumping out of the building, rescuing a girl.
Which everyone was saying Luke Cage at first, but now
Yeah.
it's
It's
different.
we stated that it was Luke Cage, then Oz. I love the time change because he's in the future, as always.
He had more time to think
He's
about.
had
it.
more
he's already seen the first season. That's really what it is.
Yeah, probably.
He has it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, he. If you don't know, Oz is from Australia, and he's our writer on FanboysInc's.com. He does a couple articles for us. He sent me a picture of how Marvel does their flip books in the beginning. You know, the pages of the intros. It's very cool, isn't it? Cool.
awesome.
I love
Yeah.
that.
That's like my favorite
Well,
part of
I
if
agree.
you go on,
at least Iron Man 2.
fuck Iron Man. I'm done with that. We're not gonna say Iron Man or Green
He's not
Lantern
done
or
with
Ron-
you.
Iron Lantern.
You don't believe in Iron Man?
So in the opening scenes, they always hint to the characters or theme that's going on in the movie. Well, Oz freezed one and showed us a picture of the character, and he thinks that it's Rage. Rage was a new warrior, ex-Avenger, young
Yeah.
kid turned through a chemical. Why is it always
Something.
chemical? It's all Daredevil,
It's
the
an illusion
Turtles.
to
Marvel's
drugs.
MO, man.
Yeah,
It's like,
right?
how does it happen?
Shitty time
Something
travel
pretty
and chemicals.
If you smoke pot, you'll become blind and be able to see people's heartbeats.
No, I've been trying that for years.
I just get the
Still not
munchies and want to
working.
watch television.
I
My
tried.
eat a lot,
superpower.
I turned into the Blob after 3 hours. That's what That's what Pod did for me. So he did a whole synopsis of why he thinks it's Rage and not Luke Cage, which kind of makes sense, which is pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen that, it's over on FanboysInc's.com under is it speculations or it's news, FBI News, our new tab, and check that out. He did a great write-up. I think it's going to be Rage. I think because when there was a few months ago, Heroes for Hire was rumored was going to be in Phase 3 or Phase 4 of Marvel, bringing it back down to the street level with Luke Cage and Iron Fist and possible Nova.
Iron Fist is in development for a movie.
Yeah. So I don't think they're.
Why? Really?
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
That's what I'm saying. Now they're just Marvel's just like, hey, who else do we have that's C-rated characters that we've had?
This is also coming from the guy that thinks Uncle Man sucks.
That's right.
I mean, come on. Yeah, you what? No, come on, Alex.
I'm
stand over-
I'm so ADD. I'm back on Shield and wondering why. I don't know why Tal's not Asian. I can't figure that out. I'm like,
That's the only
I
thing
was
you've
like,
been
well,
thinking about.
Alex and I on the way here. Like, well, Tao, he's got to be like kind of like Ming. He's like the Asian
He's
guy,
kinda
right?
like
Cool. You gotta
Ming.
have a good.
He's
You gotta have a
Asian.
good smart Asian. He's smart, but he's not Asian.
You
Just so our viewers know that.
You go up
Or
to get
listeners.
you go up to get your cage, and you're like, Tao.
I'm still confused. Like I said, I'm like, I don't know.
And then Nubby, I expected to be like my height, and he's the tallest dude in the world.
It's
Hey,
not.
everybody.
Well,
And DW, how did we get DW? I'm just
Daywalker.
He's a big Blade
I
fan.
thought it was like Arthur. You're like, you had some sort of Arthur's little sister. You like,
It was. I use. Yeah, Darkwing Duck too. No, it was my pen name for a while when I was doing a lot of artwork. Not free when I was freelancing. I always used DW.
That was his theme song back in high school.
What's that? Dreamweaver? Fuck
Whoa,
you.
Dreamweaver. Don't turn my mic down just because
Actually, DW plays Dreamweaver while he has Swamp Thing turned down in the
Whoa. Putting himself in that fog.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm all for Rage being in the show.
So
That's
am I.
great. I don't mind, like, on the small screen, bring forth as many B, C listing crappy characters. Like, let's get a couple new Warriors in there. Let's get Marvel Boy. Let's see some crappy Avengers villains in there, like
That's
Whirlwind.
where Nova and Iron Fist belong in that show.
Right.
For me.
I agree. I'm not a huge Iron Fist fan, and Marvel keeps trying to cultivate him as well as Luke Cage. Like they keep like cultivating these characters to be like the next cool character, and I'm like, I'm still not sold, you guys.
They've been lame for years.
Exactly.
Why
I
now?
still don't care.
Right.
Yep.
I think Iron Fist would be cool. I'm more apt to like Luke Cage more because of the street level Marvel Knights, the whole genre that they could bring back into the Marvel universe on TV or in the movies. Iron Fist and the Zen thing. I mean, he's a cool character, but I don't see it.
Meh.
I'd rather see Luke Cage solo. Meh. So who knows? So yeah, back to the Shield. See, now I got ADD too. Now it comes out in September.
You have ADD.
Yeah.
It's a pre-existing
Um,
condition.
So it comes out. Now it comes out in September, right? It comes out in the fall.
Yeah.
Yep.
ABC on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays, 8
8
o'clock.
p.m.
I'm excited for it. They got to be spending a lot of money to bring Coulson. Was it Greg Clark? Or Clark
Do they
Gregg?
really have to be spending that much money?
He's got to be. He's got to be pretty high paid.
Not really. He doesn't.
No.
He doesn't want. He didn't have that much screen time. In
He's
those
got to be the
movies.
highest paid one on that show.
Oh, I'm
All right,
sure
maybe
he is.
that, but
I don't
let's not
think-
pretend that he was. Let's not pretend that he's.
No,
some
he's
big
not Robert
star.
Downey Jr. money. He's going to be like, I want 100 mil too.
He's probably not getting Friends money, but he's probably. I mean, he's,
Yeah.
he's not complaining.
He's getting Seinfeld
Yeah.
money for the first year. The first year of Seinfeld money, probably.
He's not. He doesn't have a change jar. Let's put it
He's
that
not
way.
even getting Don Cheadle money.
Oh shit. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited for that. We talked off pod a little bit about the movie genre and everything that's going on and how it's. I've heard through Jarvis. I talked with Jarvis about the Iron Man. We got in a huge Facebook chat about.
Got in a tiff.
Yeah, we got in a
You guys
tiff.
fight? Are you guys
Yeah.
okay?
We got swagged, didn't we? We got
Okay, the free stuff keeps coming.
Free
Woo!
stuff keeps coming from Marvel Studios. We'll keep taking it.
He started liking your statuses again. Threw it a
He,
comment.
Smiley face.
he keeps saying he keeps saying that the guys at the studio and Marvel are saying our comic sales are dropping, not because of bad stories or whatever, but they feel that the print runs are going down. He is saying that digital is going up to a point. So when a movie like Iron Man, I mean, we used it for an example, why it's not so 100% true to the comic book, they don't care. I mean, I get that. You know, the business part of me, the marketing part of me is saying, right, you want the general populace because we've discussed this. We think our market, the hardcore fanboy market, is what, maybe 10% of the whole general viewing audience? So it doesn't matter what we really think. But then you got Robert Downey going on, Jimmy Kimmel going, yeah, we listened to all the fans at New York City Comic Con, and we put everything they wanted in that movie. No, they didn't.
That's like Alex and I were talking about that. It's one of the problems I see with comic book movies, especially seeing it with Iron Man 3, is comic book stories. There's a level you can have substance to those stories, but they just spit them out like they're Happy Meals. It's like they don't put. Like, it doesn't feel like there's any time.
The books?
Effort. No, the movies.
Movies, okay.
For some of them, like there's no time. There's no heart in it. There's nothing
Right.
That's one of the I'm going to dodge the internet snowballs coming at me, but that's one of the reasons why I didn't like the Avengers as much as I did. There wasn't a lot there. There was no substance. It was all just. It felt to me like it was just very superficial.
That's part of the problem, though, is that they're all going to ride the wave, so they're going to crank out as many movies as they can. And I think you'll get some good ones by default, but then others will be crappy because they're going to spit out more now than have ever been in history.
Yeah.
Right. And
Well,
you
I
so
was
you're
saying before, they're making a mainstream now, so it's not just the fans. They want to attract
if
all the
you
people that
if you
don't
can
make
get a little
Marvel.
close, you can move that arm if you want. You can take it right away from Skip. It's okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Grab the mic, grab it like a cock. Just grab.
That's yours. You own
Alex.
Like someone's
What are you
flashing a
doing?
five in front of your
Grandmother's
face.
out there. What's up, Granny?
Your mama.
birthday, Will.
Your mama's listening.
I didn't know you like farm
say
animals. What are you
anything.
talking about? Roosters and cocks? What?
But yeah,
Anyway.
they're making it mainstream now because everyone,
Bass.
everyone slamming
Right.
popcorn in their face.
I mean,
spending $50
That's where
a
the money
person.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so you would compare it, like I said, kind of with Iron Man when we used it in an analogy of the Joshua Tree is one of the YouTube's best albums. We thought that was really good.
Yeah.
After that, it's like you went really commercial.
Rattle and Hum kind of goes like
You
this,
went
and then it
really
was
commercial and kind of sold out. Do we think that Marvel?
Wait,
we
how
can't-
have we devolved into an analogy about comic book movies and
because
YouTube?
Bono rules the world.
No. Where was? Wait a minute. Where was Nub last week when we brought this up? And he goes, "Yeah, that makes sense." Do you not listen to our podcast? Obviously, you don't.
drunk.
He's drunk.
Sometimes.
But do you understand what I'm saying? It's like selling out.
Well,
Are
it
we
doesn't-
already at that point now that superhero movies are selling out?
Well, they have to but the fact that they exist, they've sold out. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
I
big
mean-
corporations churning them out. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like mom and pop like
It's not
kids
like this
with
is
a.
some indie comic book movie and we're
no, but what
scrounging
I'm
money to
saying
make
is,
X-Men.
I mean, you're saying you didn't like Avengers. What is your favorite hero movie?
Of all time?
Yeah.
You got to give me
We're-
more than that.
We're
I gotta,
in,
hang on,
we're
let
in
me
the
s-
fog already, huh?
What about like top three?
top.
And let's start from 2000 with X-Men.
We'll start with
You know,
X-Men.
Why?
The
We
current,
can't-
the
why?
modern.
Why?
in no.
Blade even.
in
Why?
no-
What
yeah.
about Tim Burton's Batman? Why not any of the? Why
89.
any of them?
Have you watched that again recently?
Or Donner
did.
Superman.
I grew up with that. I love that. It was the first superhero movie I saw when I was like 2. But you watched that again.
Did you
and I
just say
mean-
2?
Yeah, I was 2 when that came out. Yeah.
You hiring
Holy
minors?
shit.
Skip?
Shit.
You got a sweatshop going on over there?
26.
God, hang on to that for as long as you can, kid.
Hey, grab me my cigarettes and a coffee, would you? I would say
I
top-
enjoyed it for what it was. I mean,
Well,
it's
yeah,
not
I
the
mean,
best,
It
but
ruined Batman for me. Those movies ruined Batman for me.
Well,
Adam
I still
West.
don't like
Adam
Batman.
West solidified Batman,
Adam West
and then
is the
Michael
man.
Keaton came in and ruined it.
oh, man.
Michael Keaton ruined
Well,
it.
let's-
Beetlejuice
question.
killed Batman.
the Batusi. Anyway,
Come for your daughter,
but do you
Chuck.
understand what I'm saying, though, Tao? I mean, some of the first movies, I mean, Blade 1, yeah, you could say they're sold out, but I think they took more time to develop that movie than the Trinity. Trinity was a total sellout.
Oh, that was just spitting it
Let's
out,
throw
yeah.
in Jessica Biel, who's got a nice ass, and Ryan Reynolds,
Jessica
Yeah,
Biel.
she does.
who's got a
Has a nice
six-pack.
ass,
And
too.
then Triple H, like a wrestler, too. Where was
What the
that
hell's
connection?
that? Yeah.
I'm like, really? We got a note here.
Wow, I got. I
Every-
already got the
everyone
hate
remains
notes are
silent.
coming.
We got hate notes. Nice.
It's one of the, it could.
Don't answer him. Don't answer the note. Who cares? It's GIMP.
Well, I just want to clarify. I liked it. I didn't love it, and I should have loved it.
We're talking about the Avengers.
Yes.
Because if they pulled it off, like for what it was, it was pulled off. They had that team movie, but it was just like
I thought it was fantastic.
I thought I enjoyed it. I loved it.
great.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
great team movie.
$1 billion. I don't
Yeah.
know what that says, but once
The
again,
mainstream likes it,
mainstream
not the
likes
fans.
it.
Like,
Right,
he's a fan.
mainstream,
Exactly.
right,
He's
right.
not.
money means. Kenny G won a Kenny G has won a Grammy. That's all I can say. About.
Stop passing hate notes.
Yeah, you're such a hater. Why do you hate me? Never mind why I didn't like the
do you,
Avengers.
do you, do you also see who else we have here? We have Magneto here.
Magneto.
What's up?
That's Magneto for you. What's up?
You can't recognize me when I'm not doing this.
Yeah. He's if you saw my profile picture or my cover image on my
Yeah.
personal page, that's Magneto doing. We're doing
I
the
got
photo
it.
op there
Oh,
with
yeah.
me as Wolverine.
You look a little fey in that. Oh, dude, I look
I am being lifted and it's fabulous.
You got some comics to move or something?
Yeah, go stand in the corner and create some fog, will you?
Yeah.
Clocked out. What time did you get here? 3 in the morning?
Go create some fog in the bathroom.
Is that a Teen Titans shirt?
Nice.
Okay, all
cool.
respect is lost.
Don't listen to him. He hates Aquaman.
You know what? He doesn't do any of the PR for our firm, so you keep liking Unit 5, and you can hate Alex.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I'm serious.
People love to hate.
That's
right?
why I said you're not allowed to talk today. Really?
That's
Come
what
on,
we-
that's
that's
a
why
way.
we're
That's a
sharing
way
a
to
mic.
diss our fan.
This isn't a new 52 Teen Titans.
Yeah, tell him
Oh,
to
that's
fuck
better
off.
than
That's,
Is
he's
that like
small,
awesome
and he can
Judd
crush
Winick,
himself.
Mike McCone, Teen Titans.
This is like awesome Jeff Johns.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Who has his hand in everything now?
No, Jeff Johns.
Aquaman too.
Getting paid.
And it paid. Him and Jim Lee are going
Exactly.
crazy right now. But anyway. Anyway, I get your point.
Yeah.
I get your point.
PR
I
nightmare.
know. I see what you're saying. I would say the
Yeah, it was really
I just
weird.
like not in any particular order. I'd say X2, Iron Man, and I don't
Batman,
even know.
Batman. You got to put in the Nolan's Batman.
I would put Begins in.
Begins.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had to go, even though
Skips like that.
Yeah.
too.
I like the backstory.
even though Rises was my favorite, I would put Begins like as because that just without Begins there wouldn't be a Rises. So
Do
Right.
people not like The Dark Knight as much now because it was so popular that people?
I still absolutely love The Dark Knight. It's
That's my favorite movie to watch when I'm hungover. Because just the mood, the tone, you know, that opening scene that there's like that hum, like boom, and then the bank heist. I'm
It's like when
this
you
is
wake
perfect.
up when you're hungover.
Every-
The tone just-
Exactly.
Every week
Eating
we
cold
listen to him.
pizza.
Every week I feel farther and farther away from him. What is up with you?
What?
You watch it because you have a hangover?
Well, not because I have a hangover, but if I have a hangover, I'll throw that movie in. Another great movie to watch when you're hungover is the old Max cartoon
Cheech
from
and Chong.
MTV.
that. You know what?
That is
Oh,
such
that's
a great.
pretty cool. That,
I watched
Remember
it-
Sam Keith's? Sam Keith was a comic book artist.
Liquid
Liquid
Television.
Liquid
on MTV.
Television, thank
Awesome
you.
shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Check
Late
it out on
90s.
YouTube. They did
Right,
it.
I'm a Ren and Stimpy
Eon
fan,
Flux.
actually.
That
Yeah,
shit
Ren
was
and Stimpy.
cool.
There you go.
Yeah,
watch that when you're
Max was
hungover.
awesome.
Yeah.
Stoned or
It was an
sober or
image,
whatever.
It was an image
Well,
comic
three.
book.
Yep.
That was I did
Yeah,
like
the
that.
Max.
That Eon Flux was also
Yeah, Eon
another.
Flux.
And she ran a little longer. And what's her name? Played her in a movie.
Charlize Theron.
Oh yes.
I thought it was the Ron.
Ron.
It's actually pronounced the Ron.
Actually, she's going to see the rod. But anyway, what?
She was in Playboy, and I just recently
What?
came across those images.
What? She was in
Charlize.
Playboy.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, years ago. Oh.
I got it. Thanks for listening to Inkcast. I got to go get that Playboy. Talk to you later. Thank you very much.
that Playboy and that copy of Swamp Thing.
Yeah, right. Anyway, let's get into why we have our guests here. They've interjected on some of the movies. We talked a little bit off pod before they got here. They traveled 4 hours, not to just sit here and listen to us BS all day. I'll give a little bit of quick background. Creators of Unit 5 comic book out a few months ago with issue number 1. We were lucky enough to get a couple copies to review. We had them on about 2 months now, guys. I want to say we were about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
You probably heard them on I Sell Comics. And now they got a new campaign for issues 2, 3, and 4 in the future of Unit 5 on Kickstarter. So, guys, get right in there and tell us a little bit more about what's going on since we talked. Why are you giving him the mic? You just
I'll
told
let
him.
Alex talk now. He can go.
What?
You know, I figure I can come in and clean up the mess after he says what he's going to say.
It's like Jekyll and Hyde with you. It's like, I hate you. Don't ever speak again. But here's the mic. Talk.
So bipolar.
I told you to move out.
I
Why
am
are you moving
bipolar
out?
as hell.
What is going on?
Good, clean, white fun there.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Calling the audible, man.
So we have a Kickstarter campaign that we just launched very recently in the past couple weeks. You can go to Kickstarter.com and search Unit 5. We have a great video in there. We have DW here from Fanboys on it. We also have Mike and Ming from the Secret Stash and Comic Book Men. Just starting to develop even more of a bigger following, and we're just trying to basically get out of the Kickstarter is our goal. Our first goal is 20 grand, which is to produce and distribute issue 2. And then we have stretch goals that go beyond that, which is producing more issues. And also, basically, the dream is to create a Unit 5 national tour and visit the big Comic-Cons all over the country and continue to pump out issues and continue to create a bigger fan base. We just want to keep on bringing the book to people. What we couldn't say in the Kickstarter, which is kind of a bummer, but I understand, is... For those that don't know, Unit 5 is basically based around 5 characters who either lost a family member injured in the 9/11 attacks, and now they fight global terror all over the world with an arsenal of gadgets. And basically what we're doing is, once we reach profitability, we'll be donating back to first responder organizations and the New York Fire Department and the New York Police Department, since we believe they are the real heroes anyway.
Yeah, 1% of revenue, not 1% of net, which is a bunch of crap. So 1% of revenue is kind of the real deal. So we're committed to doing that for sure.
What part of that couldn't you say in Kickstarter, and why?
Kickstarter doesn't allow cause-related projects on there, and I understand it kind of sucks, but I do get it, because when people see something that's cause-related, not that they feel guilty by not donating, but it's kind of that extra piece where it's like, hey, your money is going towards this.
Right,
and
right.
They think it takes away from the project,
Okay.
which is kind of unfortunate because it is part of our project.
Right.
That's why we started this book to begin with. But still, just as we are going along and promoting the Kickstarter, that is exactly what our goal is. We just couldn't put it on the Kickstarter itself.
Okay.
I'll be managing the budget anyway because Alex will have it all spent on blowing hookers. So just, this is Skip, by the way, the creator of the book. So
Alex, want to start our own Kickstarter then too?
Somebody's got to pay for lap dances for the big guy.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Now watch movies and do all that, and it would be amazing.
I was looking for an accountant.
I love it though.
Dude, I'd blow your books as much as I blow the coke.
There's this really heartfelt bit that Alex just does, and then Skip just comes along and just shits all over it.
And I'm a PR nightmare.
Well, get your Unit 5 book now. It comes with a free hooker.
that's actually at the $10,000 level.
That's the reward.
Go for the
That's the
polybag
reward.
version.
That also covers your attorney and
Is that more than an hour? Do you get an hour with her? How many hours? What do you get for that? Anyway,
As long as it takes you to read the book.
wow. Now, for our listeners, I know we had you on before. Can you give us a breakdown of who else is involved and what your roles, each role is for you guys, like what Skip's role is, what Alex is in, and we got Birthday Boy, Willie. Happy birthday, man! If you're listening,
happy birthday, Willie.
wish we could have you come over the pond and check us out, but we wish you a happy birthday. Hope you're listening. You can tweet us if you are, and ask us any questions.
You could
too.
try. Joe's
Yeah,
on,
Joe-
on Twitter right
Yeah,
now. So
Joe's. Are we getting anything?